After defeating Sparksy at the Graphia Academy, I followed Himiko to the Imagenesis room, tucked away on the campus, where records of the Herald of Death incident were stored. During a tour of the Express, the two put aside their differences temporarily. Afterward, we received an invitation from Pearl. She wanted to discuss a partnership with me as a fellow supplicant, and invited me to visit her company, Perlux Corp. At Perlux Tower, we had a friendly spar with the superheroes, the Daybreak Squadron, and a tour of the Mechatron production process. Pearl suggested that we join forces and host an Astral Express-themed convention, Star Rail Fest, to lure out the remaining supplicants. Meanwhile, Pearl also ordered Detective Ashvale to look for leads on the new Herald of Death case. Both Ashvale and Kuchiba witnessed the uncanny ability of Full Wish, president of the Smile Society, to stir up a crowd. Realizing Full Wish was attempting to interfere with the Phantasmoon Games, the two paid a visit to Ashvale's old acquaintance, Cinderborn of the Daybreak Squadron. During the conversation with Cinderborn, Ashvale sensed a deep, dark secret behind the happiness surgery that the Society offered to its members to erase their pain. On the day of the Star Rail Fest, we were invited to the exhibition as special guests. During our visit, we ran into the mysterious Evanesia again. She also happened to be a hardcore fan of the comic series The Fluffy. So, we ended up exploring the festival dedicated to the Express together. However, as we passed through the Xianzhou La Fu exhibition area, the Daybreak Warriors challenged us as supplicants. The Daybreak Warriors launched a massive attack with the reanimated Mega Mechatron, Alloy King Pom Pom. The being hiding deep within the abandoned station stirred restlessly.
The tour is over, and it's time for some rest.
Wait, did you hear that? The moon just spoke!
I'm not hearing things, am I? The Master of Elation is here?
Hurry, make a wish. It might actually come true.
Hang on. This isn't right. Is it? Oh, that winking moon up there in the sky. It just spoke. For real. Oh, hey. It wasn't just me, was it? You heard that too, right?
I heard it too. That's why I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasmoon Games shall inherit all my authority and become the true, permanent Eon of Elation. Which means... Precisely. Aha has raised the stakes. The final winner will inherit the authority of Elation itself.
Are you serious? This is so wild.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the cosmic turmoil has lasted for dozens of Amber Eras. The transfer of an Eon's divine authority. How could that ever amount to a mere wager?
Exactly. It's just too weird. Can you really just give up being an Eon? What if this is just a big prank by those masked fools?
In the historical records, instances of the Phantasmoon speaking are few and far between, and the likelihood of it being influenced by an external force is exceedingly slim. The most logical explanation is that Aha wants to steer this game toward utter insanity. But then, who can possibly fathom the mind of an Eon? Not every Phantom Moon game's ending has been recorded. Many were lost to time, most likely a consequence of the winners exercising their newfound divine authority. But as far as recorded history goes, this is unprecedented. After all, the chance to be an Eon for just 1 minute is already an irresistible lure for many. Basically, unless what the Phantom Moon said is some cruel joke or a play on words, once the games are over, a new god will be born. They won't be a guest with a 1 minute pass to the Elation theme park. They will be its new owner. They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. You wished that if you won the Phantom Moon games, Aha would become the new leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance. Perhaps Aha heard your idea and decided to pack up and flee in the middle of the night.
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and Hebe Cat in the flesh!
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest.
Whoa. Where did all these people come from?
Hey, that declaration the Phantom Moon mentioned was about you, right?
You should just hit it with your bat! You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat! The way they say it makes you sound like a supervillain. Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squadron made everyone turn on us, do you?
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak Warriors senseless.
Oh! All these big shots from across the cosmos, fighting to the death right in our backyard.
Epic. Are you brain dead? One wrong move from them and we're in serious trouble. Just like what happened with the Herald of Death years ago.
Sign this for me, future Eon!
Yo! When you become an Eon, can I be your Emanator?
We should get away from this mess. Let's head back to the Express and discuss matters there.
You're back. Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest and the Phantom Moon's declaration.
Yeah, that's right. We came here to win.
Still, the mere fact that the Phantom Moon made a declaration is anything but ordinary.
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands, the supplicants may go to any lengths now with their tactics and actions. After all, in most people's minds, they alone are the ones best suited to wield power.
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantom Moon wishes to see.
Madam Pearl has sent a communication request to the Astral Express. Accept transmission?
It hasn't been long since we parted.
Please, there's no need to apologize.
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantom Moon. Still, who else but the Elation themselves could wield such control over it?
In any case, the Phantom Moon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotions, and perhaps even their wish power, are swelling to historic levels. The Department of Aberration Defense even detected a surge of agitation and unrest among the Imaginary. When normal people believe power rests in their hands, their decisions tend to grow more radical and reckless. isn't required, but I advise you to limit your appearances in public spaces. The Media and Public Relations Department has been monitoring public sentiment.
I've seen it online myself. Following the fight with the Daybreak Warriors, there's been no shortage of hostile commentary aimed at her. A commentary program on TV has been claiming the Express's adventures are nothing but stories fabricated by the IPC. Many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes, and some are even speculating that she is the new Herald of Death.
What the?
These narratives are undoubtedly being amplified by media platforms steered by Full Wish. I've received a report from the Security Bureau. I'll reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm the station. I can, but you overestimate what control really means. In the arena of public opinion, those who look strong are often the ones at a disadvantage. And besides, you'll be distancing yourself from us for a while. Isn't that right? That is accurate. We intend to scale back our public association for the time being. If it's confirmed that the Express is colluding with the IPC, its public image would only deteriorate further. Regrettably, I cannot agree to this. Clarifying the facts amid a frenzy of public sentiment is like trying to quell boiling water by stirring it. The happiness surgery causes recipients to undergo an abundance transformation. I will instruct the Department of Aberration Defense to verify the true mechanism behind the happiness surgery, and I strongly advise you to exercise restraint in front. That much is certain. I sincerely hope that the Phantasmoon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. Affairs demand my attention, so I must excuse myself.
What do you make of the current situation?
We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish. We cannot allow her to deceive and poison innocent people.
Agreed. Given the likelihood of Full Wish acting unpredictably, that reminds me. I've been wondering...
Perhaps... 15 years ago, the monster who turned living flesh into the murderous mark he left behind. The bloody bloom was no mere delusion. I cannot say whether the vision, he claimed that in his hallucinations, in hindsight, it's right now in plain Arcadia. How many have undergone the happiness surgery and turned into potential abominations of abundance? It's a terrifying thought. Full Wish. What has happened to you over the years? Hiding. I need more information about this junior of mine. If we're to investigate Full Wish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place during the last Phantasmoon Games. If you're set, let's get moving.
Well... Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after effect of the Sparksy virus, right?
Don't worry, Marge. The Department of Aberration...
That's a relief. Speaking of...
It's only appropriate that we obtain from... 15 years have passed, but there should... Let's go then. To the Dean's office.
are at last. The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what are they called? I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. Do you have any idea how worried I was? But seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, I'll let this slide. If you're really so preoccupied, a message or a call would do, you know. Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well.
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himeko or something.
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your hands. Please try to keep her out of combat.
Stop. Every time you and she get together, the conversation somehow drifts completely off course. I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll. We came here to...
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. Rather, But tell me, has there been progress on the new Herald of Death case?
In rounds?
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here before you. But regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago. On the other, she is still considered one of our school's distinguished alumni. I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So, I compiled the pertinent documents ahead of time.
Thank you, Mr. Ryusuke.
Go ahead. The files are inside the archive room. 15 years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait for an elixir seeker chief on the planet of Goliath Shepherd. By the time I came back, everything had changed. Even though I knew my presence here wouldn't have changed anything. That's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantasm. But once again,
it's all right. You can leave the crisis solving to the Nameless.
You're right about that. Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos, applications to the school soared to an all-time high. To be honest, it wasn't until the Herald of Death incident. As the Dean, I should have met up with her more often and tried. Do you really need all the details? I knew it was a selfish thought, but I just couldn't help it. Back then, if someone was able to survive the incident, then why couldn't it have been my daughter? You're always welcome.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go. Thank you, Dad.
We should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly around in the Genesis classroom, right?
You're always welcome. Other than the archive room.
Sound that soothes the soul.
Oh my goodness, I thought I recognized...
Miss Dolly, please forgive me.
Don't worry about it. I must apologize.
Please, I can't...
Look at you. Foolish. The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. Poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived, her parents didn't make it. She had good grades and a good heart, and becoming...
Speaking of which...
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation. She had the chance to work for the
Somewhere beyond the sky. Miss Dolly, do you know where she went exactly?
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects after taking over the TV station.
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your...
Teacher, that the gym teacher is...
The new Herald of Death is real! They say he came back to life. He's not coming here to kill again.
What are you, scared? I heard he murdered hundreds of...
Hundreds? I don't feel too...
If we help the Express gang, there's a...
You're so...
The fitness club. The atmosphere in this archive.
It was like this 15 years ago. There's a lot of data stored here. If possible, keep an eye out for clues dabbling in technology related to the abundance. Where exactly did she acquire it? Perhaps her past.
Garden Star of Botanical Study. Miss Dolly mentioned that Full Wish went beyond the sky to study after graduation.
Well, did you find anything? Garden Star of Botanical Study? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the Consternation Star Zone. Oh, found it. Its property ownership is registered under a specific school within the Intelligentsia Guild. Strange. The name of the school is encrypted. I've heard conspiracy theories claiming the Herald of Death from 15 years ago was actually someone from the IPC, given the great lengths the IPC went to in wiping away all traces after the incident.
Full Wish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet after studying in an institution funded by the IPC, she became a suspect in the new Herald of Death incident. You mean she created that?
It's certainly possible. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, if the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's lingering point, perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna.
Contact Full Wish as her senior?
I don't. Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues. So I was doing some idle work at my father's school to clear my mind. Full Wish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together. They didn't treat me like a patient who... We often shared snacks, but... Full Wish, she was the model student. I could feel the passion in her eyes. If she still remembers our old friendship, I want to ask her myself. Thank you, you two. And thank you for your investigation. By the way, before we leave the school, there's one more
You mean that...
We have all the clues we need, and the culprit is...
Show begin. You like surprises.
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons and...
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today.
Himeko? Is
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15 years ago still linger in their original.
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here. Will your parents be coming? Oh.
Oh, that's foolish.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear. If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just...
Then you...
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived. Everyone from the Astral Express and Himeko. I didn't expect to meet you here. Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone?
Full wish.
Himeko, you recognized me at just a glance. I thought Himeko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood, when I was crushed under the collapsed wall. Poor Himeko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that delicate frame of yours. But who would have guessed? You're alive and living quite well. You became the navigator of the Astral Express. Congratulations, Arnold. Himeko, do you know 15 years have passed? Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness that time can never heal. Look around. Even here, even with these phantoms, their seats or 15 years have passed. And so I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody and unforgettable beneath it see the light of day again.
See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to use a power you can't possibly comprehend. How are you any different from that monster back then? I'm sorry. I shouldn't compare compare you to that devil.
Stop. I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're saying. I would advise everyone to think twice before... As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. From now on, when you're in front of a camera lens, watch your expressions and be cautious with your words and actions. At the very least, try not to look so we live in a world where we are constantly gazed upon and watched by others. This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but meeting you all here, to the audience watching from your screens, you know my name, and I know that right now. 15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and you and I, the residents of this Arcadia, we are surrounded by bizarre entertainment. And now, we must live in fear of the unscrupulous atrocities of these supplicants from beyond the sky. Is this the happiness? No! Absolutely not! Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me right here. As the herald of death approached, they allowed me to escape with my life. And when I was trapped in a small room, consumed by loneliness, they sent me a mask. They revealed my mission to me. I, Fullwish, survivor of the Bloodstained Games, hereby formally announce that I will join the Phantasmoon Games! In this game, I shall win the Eon of Elation's authority. And then, I will make smile. Himiko, I will bring happiness to you too. I won't manipulate the Phantasmoon Games like those hot... We are in plain Arcadia. I'll give you a stage if that's what you want. I invite you all to a televised debate at Fullwish TV in Seafeld City. The invitation extends to all supplicants.
A plain Arcadian way? That's just a way that benefits...
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of billions of viewers, you must accept your public image as frauds deceiving the world and cowards with guilty consciences. Remember, this isn't just an invitation. It is your only The stage is set. Come.
Darn it. Are we just...
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Let's leave here and return to the Express.
Hello, everyone! And just moments ago, we received some shocking news!
At the same time, Lady Fullwish has announced a blockbuster special!
What a magnificent topic! At a time when supplicants from beyond the sky are brazenly suppressing and insulting...
Too true! Ever since these Phantasmoon Games began, signs of things spiraling out of control...
With so many accidents happening, you really...
You got that right! Speaking of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, now Miss Fullwish has joined the fray as a supplicant!
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes of all plain Arcadia and...
Ugh, so shameless! Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station? And you...
I see. Fullwish actively issued a challenge. I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring... Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a diversion. What Fullwish wants most is for us to walk right into the trap she's prepared. So, what do you think?
You're really going to the TV station?
I'll go, but not to debate. I'm going to tear off her mask of happiness before we act.
Help? We...
Sparksy.
Ever since Sunday was dragged into the Phantom Moon Games by Yao Guang, he hasn't returned for days. However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either. Asking him to cooperate as a wildcard right now is a good idea.
But what's the deal with finding Sparksy?
Whether Sparksy counts as our ally is a massive question mark. But right now, there is indeed something we need her help with. Full Wish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room, the Master of Elation sent her a mask. Correct. If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there left by Full Wish as a fool.
How we track down the clues about SparksyCon.
Sparksy. Well, this is certainly a condition she...
You just said, as for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the... You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down, the game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here. This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances in search of an elixir of immortality, a mark of who I was in life. I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it, since being enlightened and transplanted.
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant.
For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories and vied for supremacy. I've also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking eonic powers to try and slaughter. Whenever the Phantom Moon Games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the Elation and the Abundance to measure, judge, and I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantom Moon Games. But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. Who else but the Laughter could pull off something like this?
Perhaps some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred for the Laughter.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my toes. I warned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Never mind who he is, or what he's after. We're here, now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the puppet master into the light?
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree. It's the furthest thing from an abomination of abundance, no?
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair. So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received some news that might interest you.
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. the power of abundance in this world. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron hunters, nor from plain Arcadia itself. This supplicant, called Full Wish, is also a dangerous variable.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward Seafeld City.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some special measures to shorten the journey.
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious where exactly this secret court is located. And
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel. Here we are!
already.
Because naturally, we're taking the express to get where we're going. Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen this before.
You're the arbitrator of the Phantom Moon Games. For crying.
You're a great general of the Xianzhou for crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way to get around?
Fine, fine. For the first time in my life, I finally know what it feels like to be a fool.
The train bound for Seafeld City is arriving at the station.
Hey, you got any money on you? Spot me a ticket, would ya?
That's the second time.
Without a trace. Tailfall without a trace. Tailfall without a trace. You haven't said a word the whole way, Xianzhou Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery?
After casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. That is why, before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye to clear away stray thoughts.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't an infinite lifespan turn into prolonged suffering?
Enjoy the present. Indeed. Yet, worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew, while our duties are as immovable as heavy mountains.
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering of tomorrow might just be the poisonous fruit sown by you being terrified today. It is precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique, isn't it? Look at this harbor before us. When I first set foot here, all these, as far as the eye could see, there was only fire. The seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still had, just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron red scars on the earth. She told me that which vanishes is bound to return.
It seems.
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her, maintaining the course of the Phantom Moon Games, until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant.
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity. Naturally, the flavor is profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life species, my time is Miss Evanescia. What to you is a game?
All right then. Next up, I'm entering brooding and edgy serious mode.
That won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face imminent catastrophe, a red fate slip will be hanging above their heads. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the jade abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves. Calamity looms overhead. The crimson slip is cast. Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the spirit bird, Miss Evanescia. Please, bear witness.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on, let's take a closer look. Odd. Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over their heads?
Astral Express, boo! Get out of Seafeld City! Astral Express, boo!
Oh, good afternoon. Would you two lovely young ladies care to join us in protest?
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday festival, but your slogans sound so fierce.
We Seafeld folk pride ourselves on our manners.
We won't let anyone ruin this serenity.
Their emotions are so synchronized.
Hey, wasn't it your Director Full Wish who invited the Astral Express?
You're...
Hey! So, do I really look that much like a nameless? It's not like I have a boarding pass stuck to my face.
You... What are you so happy about?
Just look at you, dyeing your hair like that at such a young age, instead of doing...
Hey, jerk! It's not dyed. And for the record...
You people from beyond the sky. You just don't...
My apologies. My little sister is young and doesn't know better. We'll be on our way.
Who are you kidding? Sisters? Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of Plues to...
Bid farewell to painful memory. Follow Master Fullwish's path.
How very strange. No matter how many times I perform the divination. Is my Eye of Ishvar suffering interference from a supplicant's abilities here?
I actually think your judgment is looking more and more likely. The pedestrians on the road, from the moment I entered this port city, I felt this entity is far too faint, but it has no concept of death.
I believe most people in this city must have
At the courtyard, you once said,
a great calamity for some. If there really is something that lets people survive apocalyptic disaster. However, those who survive...
By that time, there won't be any need for a general of the Xianzhou to petition an audience. Follow me.
What's your plan?
My plan? As the referee of the Phantasmoon Games, The only thing I can do is...
So, this so-called ruling, does it involve summoning a bolt of lightning from the sky to just zap foolish dead out of nowhere?
It's nothing so violent. For my judgment, I must first retrieve the sacred instrument. We're almost there.
Attention visitors. Please keep off the grass.
Is this it? You keep this sacred instrument up.
Hold your horses. We've still got a ways to go.
With all due respect, I get it. It's probably just an optical illusion. Do you sing a little song?
I'm no Woof Woof Dawn. I don't have that kind of skill. A long time ago, I raised a float to prevent others from wandering in by mistake. I asked that artist, we made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
That's a cute puppy. Looks like it's taken a liking to you.
I'll just borrow this cuties head for a sec. Let's go.
Please keep off the grass and refrain from picking flowers.
What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Compared to the Yuchue scenery, I suppose it's more natural.
Would it kill you to pay a compliment?
Yes.
What are you laughing at?
My apologies. I didn't mean to mock. I was merely curious. Is this thing really the sacred instrument with which you pass judgment upon supplicants? Is it really just a literal ruler?
Hey, don't underestimate the spirit branch of true law. When it first appeared in the form of a blade 150 years ago, it could cleave a mountain in half with a single effortless swing.
Miss Evanesia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we? Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out, we'll never hear the end of their complaints about how mountain-busting power levels are for noobs.
I never expected a high-ranking Xianzhou general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Plain Arcadia.
Such is the way of a diviner. To enter a place is to observe its local custom.
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change with them. Just picture it. A pretty girl in a school uniform, striding through the streets with a giant sword slung over her shoulder. You're right.
I see you are a law-abiding citizen, Miss Evanesia. Cute. Now then, please, begin your measuring.
Weigh and sever this world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos. Spirit branch of true law. By the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. Measure for me all sins beneath the Phantom moon that transgress the law. What is going on? It's telling me Full Wish is not a supplicant. If she's not a supplicant, then there's no way to judge whether she's transgressed or not.
What do you mean? If Full Wish isn't a supplicant, why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantom Moon Games? And that mask, back of the altar, shaped like an 8-legged creature. Just who does it belong to?
Behind that mask, countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all Seafood. No, all of Duo mentioned City too. Supplicants, they're everywhere. Not in the history of the Phantom Moon Games have I ever seen a situation like this.
General, someone is approaching your position. It's Dan Heng, and...
Dan Heng, you've returned. And the one beside you. Blade. Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One of the Xianzhou's most wanted criminals, Yingxing. You've delivered yourself into my hands. Good.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the laws of the Xianzhou. I came here to kill our common enemy.
Our common enemy? You are the Xianzhou's enemy. Ever since you became a Stellaron hunter, you have slain countless emissaries of judgment sent by the Shuling Palace of Law to capture you. You even incited the artisans of the Juming to reforge your blade, entangling them in your crimes. But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords Commission restricted area on the Xianzhou Yuchue with your accomplices. You destroyed the Ashen Steelwood, disturbed the slumber of our valiant heroes, and stole the secrets of the dead. What kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me? By all means, enlighten me.
Oh? Well, I was in seclusion all these years. You've clearly been up to quite a lot. If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword, I would have dragged you out of the forge and drafted you into my crew myself. Tied up, if necessary.
And this would be?
A pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friends on the Xianzhou have kept me in their thoughts for all these years. I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am La Mancha.
You're obviously using a fake name.
The head of the Galaxy Rangers. I didn't expect this trip to come with such a pleasant surprise.
General, I'm afraid old grudges will have to wait. What we need to discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw in your divination.
I won't deny the crimes you've listed. But I know full well that the Cienjo cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What you truly want is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abominations, and could not be slain even after 100 deaths. You wish to subdue the Emanator of the Abundance, Shu-Hu once again, and even deny them rebirth for all eternity. And now, General, I have brought this opportunity before you. If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes, I will submit to your judgment and board the Navis Astridura for the Shuling's Inquisition. But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself, and to prevent our common enemy from having their way. General, if you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from 30 years ago to fall at your feet, then you must believe what I am about to say. The happiness surgery, promoted by the Smile Society, utilizes none other than Shu-Hu's cells. Cells acquired from an unknown source.
You mean everyone who underwent the surgery
Have all become supplicants. Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awaken and turn every host into nourishment.
The one wearing the eight-legged mask is not a single person. It is an emanator of the abundance, dismembered and currently parasitizing the bodies of the masses here. Who on earth could have brought something so terrifying to plain Arcadia?
Oh, what innocence! We all saw it with our own eyes. You got your supplicant's mask stolen, and were strung up for a beating.
Yeah, you even went out of your way to set up a live stream for yourself. Afraid the whole universe would miss your heroic bearing?
What do you mean, stolen? Can a supplicant's affairs really be considered stealing? Yoo-hoo! If it isn't the Astral Express's famous Lil Raccoon.
Did you get the invitation for the supplicant debate at Full Wish TV?
My, oh my, talk about bad timing. My stream got banned, and the leader of the haters confiscated my supplicant mask. But, seeing as you called, you clearly still have a shred of conscience left in you.
Answer me this question first. Is Foolish really a masked fool?
The tavern doesn't exactly register every fool's name and address, but having watched her stream, I believe she is. As for why, call it a kindred intuition. Just listen to our slogan. Healing smiles, healing Arcadias. That level of crazy? She's a certified fool. Most masked fools make a huge racket when they approach you. That, hey, look, I'm about to stir up some trouble vibe is impossible to hide. But Foolish is clearly the exception. Look at that haute couture getup she's wearing. It's worth 10 times salary.
I'd like to ask you to look into her background for me.
Now that's going too far. You actually want me to betray another masked fool?
Give me the intel on Full Wish, and I'll return the mask to you.
Betrayal itself. That's the finest reward of all. Dia, leave it to me. I'll contact you as soon as I get the intel. Full Wish. Is there really someone like that among the masked fools? How come I'd never heard of her? Maybe we should ask Giovanni about her. He's got connections everywhere after all.
Miss Sparksy? You just looted Sparkles and please spare me. Just give me a straight...
Sparkle and I just had... I'm actually here to ask for some serious advice. I swear, my hands are squeaky clean.
Oh, do tell.
I want to ask about someone. Is she really one of us? How come I've never seen her in the tavern?
I know of her, but I've never actually seen her in the tavern. If Full Wish really is a fool, with all the people coming and going, surely she would have been mentioned. As for the storage area logbook, either she never stored anything here, or she used a fake name.
We're doomed. Even the well-connected Miss...
Nice try. But goading won't work. Every fool sets foot in the tavern at least once in their life. If Full Wish really is a fool, then the moment she entered the tavern must have been in the wake of some unforgettable tragedy.
You mean the blood-stained games from 15 years ago? That's a tragedy which would leave a deep wound on a young girl's mind and soul. I get it. Maybe we should head to the hospital.
Plastic surgery, please report to the director's office immediately. This hospital doesn't even have a plastic surgery.
Happiness syntax. Hello? Hello?
Well, if it isn't patient zero of the because of you, I was planning to skip town and leave. So, what's the...
Not me this time.
Wait, you didn't actually buy that I'm a doctor. Forget it. This...
So, what kind of fool is Full Wish?
Looking back...
What exactly did she...
Hard to imagine she was still just a 16-year-old back then. And yet, she wanted to smash the fool's mask she'd just received into smithereens.
Can a fool's mask be destroyed?
Of course not. Though you'd know a thing or two about abusing masks, wouldn't you?
Don't be ridiculous. I'd never be stupid enough to try and destroy my own masks. I just had to be heartless enough to abandon them.
The mask is part of the fool's self. Unless the fool is reduced to ash, how could anything happen to it? There were even some fools nearby rubbernecking who decided to help out. But despite all their efforts, they only managed to make a single crack. And the power that erupted when the mask shattered also left a crack in the hospital wall. Ugh, I spent several days peeling those bungling fools off the walls.
Whoa! Is this the crash? Dr. Zhongshan, what's inside?
Hard to say. Fools have tried walking in before.
They went mad.
Yeah, muttering to themselves.
Dangerous? What? Listen up, my dear Sparks heads. Are you foolish?
Foolish, there's a delivery for you.
Is this a mask? To the survivor. Welcome to the world's end. Oh, right, the way you cried on TV. Who are you? Why? I don't get it. All of this. Just what is so funny about all of this?
What the heck? That's the day she received an invitation to the tavern. I really don't know which utter degenerate from the tavern sent her such a cruel joke. Even someone as stone-hearted as me can barely stand to watch. Wait, these hallucinations. Exactly what part of them is supposed to be happy?
How did you get in? Never mind. That's not important. Welcome. Don't be afraid. Relax. You're that streamer who caused a scene at Graphia Academy.
Whoa! Even a media mogul like...
The first battle between supplicants made your name known to all.
You can hear my desire?
You charged in here seeking answers, didn't you? To mercilessly tear the mask off another masked fool. You'll get your wish. Just like you, I obtained my own mask through a twist of fate. But unlike most of you, I don't even want to touch it. So, I'm not like you, with all your miraculous powers. I possess only one trivial little talent. I can hear the happiness you desire most, deep within your hearts.
Happiness. My days are filled with happiness. But what about you? Are you all right? I saw what you've been through. You have my sympathy.
Sympathy, yes. Dr. Zhongshan called it the happiness syntax. She mistook it for some kind of disease. But I say no. This is the blessing of the elation. Precisely because my past was so agonizing. The divine allowed me to hear the happiness deep in everyone's hearts. I can smell the pulsating desire within your heart. Like...
No surprise there. After all, I'm just a sweet girl whose sugar content is totally off the charts. But Miss Connoisseur, merely savoring the scent isn't enough. Are you planning to taste it for yourself?
As you wish. Let us start tasting from the first bite. Recognition. Deep within your heart. You desire everyone's gaze to be fit. The secret you use to seduce the audience is the very same thing you...
Correct.
Next comes victory. The first supplicant battle was merely a minor setback. Without a doubt, once the mask is back in your hand...
That's it! That's exactly it!
The laughter will appear in person to crown you for eternity. They will weep and beg you to become the brand new E and the end of all
is eternal.
It's so quiet.
All that revelry is nothing. Come here, newborn god. Behold this world that belongs to you. It lies at your feet, submissive, humble, within your grasp. Jump down. Throw yourself at it. Embrace it. This paradise will become one with you, leaving no distinction between you.
So this is happiness!
Interesting. Oh, you're quite the illusionist. Making this dream feel so real.
To think you could resist this perfect desire. What a contradictory girl. You make me feel both pity and curiosity.
Perfect! You got it wrong. No matter how beautiful your illusion is, it can't change its essence. Once happiness is within easy reach, it becomes as bland as a cup of plain water. In our line of work, who hasn't tasted the true zest of life only after long torture? Satisfaction. Listen to me, you phony fool who can't even face your own mask. What we masked fools do best is distill pain into the strongest wine and spin despair into the maddest joke. Thanks for the sugar water. It tastes pretty bland.
Since you refuse the sweet happiness I've offered, I have no choice but to insist you drink the bitter wine of punishment.
How about this, Miss Connoisseur? Why don't you have a taste of my spirits? Welcome to the live stream! Lane Arcadia, Happiness Syntax, Hongkong chapter, starts now! Oh, too bad. 0 viewers.
Earth shatters heaven trembles.
Harmony and unity.
I'll endure. Soaring above the land, this is permanent! I'll endure.
Stories echo. Not exactly tough, just overwhelming in sheer volume. Suffering all this just for a mask? Why did you break my die? Oh, not even pretending anymore, huh? I should have known. Full Wish was only ever a puppet placed in the spotlight. So tell me, puppeteer in the shadows. I know this one. Shush is the name of the robot on the express. I'm begging you. Leaving another version of yourself to suffer. Look at you. Nice going. We've really poked a massive hornet's nest this time. Let's fight our way out together.
And that's the situation. Blade's getting restless because of Shuhu's flesh. I need to stay here and keep him from losing complete control.
Stay safe. Don't worry about us.
Turns out the happiness promised by the Smile Society is actually the flesh and blood of an emanator of the abundance. Seems like Full Wish's conspiracy goes far beyond just resurrecting the Herald of Death.
Mr. Ashvale and I have arrived at the TV tower. They're still setting up the debate venue here, and nothing looks out of the ordinary.
You know each other?
It's a long story. I'll have to explain later. With the help of tuning, I will conceal my identity as a supplicant and cooperate fully with you.
She wants to find a way to cure the patients.
That's weird. She's caused such a huge mess, yet she's still inviting people to this debate?
If the public catches wind of this, panic is inevitable.
Allow me to add, the IPC has confirmed the scale of the Smile Society. More than 200,000 citizens have undergone the happiness surgery. To extrapolate, the advantage these supporters provide Full Wish is negligible. The probability of your victory is 71%.
Full Wish is challenging all the supplicants, so her odds of winning were never high to begin with. She must have prepared a defensive position.
I will publicly decline the invitation and prioritize the abundance anomaly. Logic. Plain Arcadia needs a CEO right now, more than it needs a supplicant. If the situation spirals out of control, I will immediately terminate the Phantasmoon Games. But until then, the PR department will do its utmost to support you and defuse Full Wish's PR offensive.
That should be enough.
Danger lurks everywhere right now.
Oh, right. We gotta watch the Express. It'd be a disaster if someone tried to steal our home. Who are you calling a comedian?
Then let's head out.
Station!
The tour is over, and it's time for some more.
Please be mindful.
Attention,
I didn't expect Plain Arcadia to have a spot as peaceful as this.
I guess there are pros and cons. Even after all these years, public transport around here is still a huge hassle. The TV tower is still a fair distance away. We'll have to walk the rest of the way. We're here.
Looky here. How is the white striped wolf?
Huh? Oh, that special program?
Yes.
It is a bit unusual. I'm not a supplicant, so I can't go up on stage with you later. Time truly flies, don't worry. Then let's go find Sunday and the others.
Listen, give it a rest. Can't I get a moment's peace before the debate starts?
That voice. Is that Mr. Ashvale?
What's going on? What can you do?
Is this
We meet again, you two. You're about to be on TV. guys noticed it too, right? The entire first floor of the TV tower is one big set arranged by Full Wish. Those two look busy, but they haven't taken their eyes off us. I'd wager the debate started the moment we stepped into the TV tower. It's no use. I already checked, and there was...
Speaking of which, I didn't expect you two to take action together.
Before contacting you all, I was looking into the case involving the Sin Wish Syndicate murders, and every clue pointed straight to Full Wish TV.
The Sin Wish Syndicate?
Exactly. When I accepted this mask, I promised to make a name for them. Since that's no longer possible, the least I can do is uncover the truth on their behalf.
You nameless sure are a bunch of stand-up folks. Investigating's one thing, but you didn't have to go and join a society, did you?
There are personal reasons, too. The loss of pain being considered happiness. That's always made me keep a close eye on the Smile Society. Unfortunately, the regular members know almost nothing. I couldn't find any clues related to the abundance.
It seems my suspicions were right. Not everyone joined of their own free will. Rather than...
Do they not manipulate the hearts of others using the very same...
So, she doesn't stand a chance in the debate, then? She's ticked off so... When it comes down to it, it's just like the Phantom Moon game.
Precisely because we were once adversaries.
And I'll be joining in too anyway.
When I left Plain Arcadia, when moving forward, never ask too many questions. The moment we stop to think, doubt seeps in. Fear of becoming a laughingstock or of being rejected. It sounds absurd, yet that's how people are. Don't let the word debate lead you astray. Just be yourself, as you always have been.
Regret that we must meet under these circumstances. This is an emergency broadcast. A supplicant is attacking Seafeld City with the power of the Harmony.
What kind of commotion is this?
Don't look at me!
What? Is Full Wish TV up to their old tricks again?
Hello, viewers. I regret that we must meet under these circumstances.
As you all know, to prevent a repeat of the blood-stained games, I organized a televised debate. I hoped the dispute between supplicants would stop at words, and the right to decide the winner would be shared by everyone.
I was confident in my victory.
I was ready to fulfill my promise.
But now, I must cancel the debate and reveal the truth to the public. For what these outsiders seek to tarnish is more than just the Phantom Moon games.
I implore all citizens, do not panic at the footage to follow.
A reporter in Seafeld City captured this scene. This man should be no stranger to you. His name is Don Hung, a member of the Astral Express and a renowned hero. And yet, accompanying him is none other than the Cian Joe's wanted criminal, the Stellaron hunter Blade. Rumor has it, he was once tainted by the flesh of the Abundance and could go berserk at any moment. Back then, I trusted the Astral Express, figuring this was just a simple capture operation.
But a short while ago, I found members of the Smile Society infected with the flesh and blood of the Abundance.
Only then did I realize what sort of conspiracy I was being dragged into. Aside from the Trailblazer, there's another supplicant aboard the Astral Express who used an alias not too long ago to infiltrate the Smile Society. But his true identity reveals him to be an interstellar fugitive, a member of the family, Sunday. And by sheer coincidence, he traveled with the IPC-backed Ashvale, arriving at the debate venue together.
Ladies and gentlemen, I won't summarize this, lest my own views mislead you. I will only present the indisputable facts for your judgment. May the Master of Elation bless us all.
So that's the setup. Such blatant manipulation won't fool anyone for long.
No. Everyone, we'd better get out of here.
What is it?
Maybe when we arrived at the TV station, the debate wasn't just starting, but had already finished.
Wait, how could... Viewers, we interrupt with an emergency announcement. The Department of Aberration Defense has confirmed that the power causing the flesh of the abundance to become infectious originates from the Harmony.
The supplicant is attacking Seatbelt City with the power of the Harmony! Please, dear citizens!
Enough small talk. It is time to fulfill my duty.
Trinity is before me.
Out farewell. Tours. Soaring above the land. This is permanent! Fight to the death.
Trinity is before me. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death.
Pain? What flavor of candy is that?
Their senses have become completely distorted.
Come closer.
Is he dead?
No, the flesh is regenerating. It won't be long before he gets back up.
In that case, he is certainly worthy of the great wheel fortune hanging over his head. So this is Full Wish's goal? To twist citizens implanted with Shuhu cells into giggling abominations and wage war on every supplicant? It's horrifying to be sure, but Full Wish is a mere mortal. How exactly did she do it?
General, please do not call them that. These people are nothing like the denizens of abundance you're familiar with. They are just normal people of Seafeld City, struggling with the grind of daily survival. They don't have the strength you and I possess, nor have they ever seen the world outside of plain Arcadia. They just want to stop and catch their breath, even if that breath is poison coughed up by Fowish.
You're right. They deserved sanctuary. But right now, there's another group of people who need our protection. Since we have the power, Let's do something. Whether for the survivors or the victims. You were the referee of the Phantom Moon Games. Even if you were forced off the field by underhanded means, surely you retained some right of arbitration. Now the land is overrun by walking corpses, and the people are plunged into misery. Are you telling me the supplicant who committed such atrocities still hasn't committed a foul?
This is merely a common occurrence in a game that has lasted thousands of years. So long as the supplicant can draw wish power to fill the Phantom Moon, the game knows no taboos. The Master of Elation allows supplicants to enact the utmost benevolence, beauty, truth, greed, and absurdity, even the utmost evil.
Then where, exactly, do the boundaries of the Phantom Moon Games lie?
Since when do Aha's games ever have boundaries? You don't understand, General.
Then make me understand.
As you wish. I wonder if you've heard of the tragedy of the bloodstained games from
Compared to the catastrophic history of the Phantom Moon Games, that was likely nothing more than an insignificant interlude.
Countless times, I wanted to reach out and touch those muted hearts, to make them beat again. But I can't save everyone. The Phantom Moon Games have only one taboo. And there is only one rule I strictly abide by. The games must proceed. Never ending, just as the sun and moon rise and fall. Those who defy this law shall be banished, executed, and suffer unceasing torment. General Yao Guang, have you ever wondered, why am I the arbitrator?
Simply because you possess the power to eradicate those who transgress.
Eons ago, in the Master of Immortality's mysterious garden, flora flourished with such intensity that they suffocated all other life. A meddler quietly infiltrated this place, plucking the most enchanting and luxuriant branch. The severed branch screamed in protest, for before she was gifted with eternal life, she was a divine envoy, leading her kin in search of the elixir of life. She was a beast of blind love and hatred, a sword dancer who devoured the crimson moon. So proud was she, never having known how to yield. Save for the blazing phoenix of the Xianzhou, she has never been defeated by another. How then could she tolerate a meddler defiling her fragrance?
Are you speaking of myths or true history?
When the past is as distant as the afterglow of the stars, does it really matter whether it's myth or history? That meddler transplanted her to another world, and through this method, they imprisoned the most terrifying of horrors within the most ridiculous of games.
You mean you yourself are that most terrifying thing?
You've misunderstood. Or perhaps not. The meddlesome god promised to enlighten her, to teach her to know true joy. And in the repeated cycles of the Phantom Moon Games, the meddler did not break their promise. She once witnessed raging flames boil the seas dry, saw civilizations rise from the dust, and wither back into it. She gazed upon the purest souls, burning away their brilliance, and stood silent as supreme evil reveled in blood upon the earth. amidst the love and hate of the insignificant. She gradually glimpsed the essence of fleeting life, the meaning of elation. Finally, she became me.
So, you're afraid of waking her, afraid of becoming her once more.
Over the past 1,000 years, I have called upon her power 3 times to avert catastrophe. Each time, it left an irreparable scar upon the land.
This is the abundance. Healing and torture, coexisting as one.
Even knowing everything, would you still have me wear that fox mask and exercise the authority of arbitration?
Miss Evanescia, what you are terrified of is not this fox mask. Quite the opposite. Evanescia is the mask you wear. What you are terrified of is your true self. I, too, was once terrified of my mask.
Your mask?
A mask known as Arbiter General. Whenever the tides of war demand it, I have no choice but to don it, to become that slaughtering general, coldly watching blood and tears be shed, plotting and divining beneath the astral charts, even accepting the scorn of bereaved orphans, all to ensure the Luxero is loosed.
I don't understand. As a general of the Xianzhou, why have you urged me all this time, urged this creation of the abundance, to reveal its true form?
It's laughable, really. I arrived in plain Arcadia for the sole purpose of involving the Master of Elation in my divination, seeking to rewrite a fate already cast in stone. But to steer the orbits of the stars is no easy feat, whether it be the Lux arrow that topples the sky or the games of the Elation. It's difficult to grasp even if you go all out. From the instant the Phantos Moon's declaration increased the stakes, my divination has spiraled out of control. My fate shifts ceaselessly between adversity and prosperity, life and death becoming impossible to fathom. With the eons in play, divination is futile. The only thing you can ever put trust in is people. Just as I once believed my teacher could successfully fulfill their fate. I really believe in you too, Miss Evanescia.
Has anyone ever told you you're quite the gambler? Daring to push your chips onto an unknown quantity, like me? In a game where the eons themselves have taken a seat at the table?
When we first met, I could not gain insight into the will or woe of your fate. Yet, I was willing to trust you. I believe you are also the key to rewriting destiny in this game, whose ending no one can foresee.
Why?
Miss Evanescia, the spiritess that watches over me is named the Kala Chakra Sky Plume. It is a symbol of the hunt's foresight, verdict, and self-discipline. Why does the decisive god of the skybow bear such a visage? After much contemplation, I finally understood. If the value of discipline was understood, the creations of the abundance need not be abominations. And without temperance, the consequences of the hunt are no different from destruction. I am not some gambler, nor am I an ant beneath the gaze of the eons. I was the one who offered up a piece of my own insignificant fate, forging their trajectories. The situation outside is volatile. We don't have a second to spare for idle chatter. Miss Evanescia, I've given you my answer. and I'd like to hear yours in return. When you realized Full Wish was not a supplicant and you could not pass judgment, why did I see hesitation and doubt in your eyes rather than your usual indifference? I know you already have a game changer in mind. You're just not ready to use it yet. Please, tell me your solution.
As you wish. To exercise the right of arbitration, irrefutable proof is required. Proof that a supplicant has indeed broken the rules and disrupted the order of the Phantom Moon Games. Yet surveying the board, I see not a single transgression. Since there are no sinners, then I shall become the sinner. General Yao Guang, you once asked me, where do the boundaries of the Phantom Moon Games lie? Well, here's my answer. The boundaries aren't on the outside, but at the core. Now, I shall transgress the taboo and divulge to you the true purpose of this Ionic game. Through this method, the Master of Elation imprisons the most terrifying of horrors within the most ridiculous of games. The terror slumbering at the heart of plain Arcadia is...
According to statistics, approximately 200,000 individuals fell ill simultaneously and were transformed into denizens of abundance.
The affected staff are quarantined immediately. Prolux Tower is a valuable safe zone.
If you'd listened to me and thrown every suspect in prison, you wouldn't be in this mess. So, why'd you call me here?
It's an emergency. I want to see how the script plays out.
Huh?
No one could have guessed an emanator of the abundance would return by hijacking others' bodies. Everyone is hesitant to act for fear of collateral damage. But since he is here as well, deduction. This crisis was within your calculations all along.
Half right. Shuhu is the reason Blade made the trip. As for the outcome, tell you what, I'll show you the script. It's too wordy, and I can't be bothered to paraphrase. Here, sending you a copy.
For the sake of our business partnership, save this virus copy for someone else, hacker.
The feeling is mutual. Seems you don't trust me much either.
I told you, I've done my research on you. Or to be precise, on all of you. Destiny's slave may be able to foresee the future and pen scripts for the Stellaron Hunters. But in the face of Eon intervention, his vision is powerless. However, the IPC has its own methods.
Oh?
I'll grant you a privilege. Starting now, user Silverwolf has unrestricted access to the Arcadian internet.
I could have done that myself.
With the precondition that I agree. I want you to hack into the internet, trace the source of the Joy Ascendant contagion, and figure out the catalyst and transmission vectors. Suppressing the surface commotion is a simple task, but if the root cause isn't addressed, the chaos can never be truly eradicated. In exchange, I'll turn a blind eye to the Stellaron Hunters' suspicious activities for the time being.
So this is what it means to see how the script plays out. Maybe you should keep it wide open.
One eye might not be enough.
Let's start the investigation with the sick ones inside the building.
I thought this was supposed to be a safe zone.
Safe means that I monitor everyone's every move, including yours. And hers.
Judging by the time, I should be right on cue.
Not exactly right on. And you missed your cue. You should have made your entrance 4 lines ago.
4 lines back? Oh, one eye might not be enough. You were laying the groundwork for her entrance. Margin of error, 23 seconds. Coordination needs improvement.
My bad. I lost track of time. What about you? Did the operation go smoothly?
It's a long story. I thought it was a battle royale, but it turned into a zombie crisis. I think it should have been you instead. I heard Elio gave you a long vacation. Whereabouts?
Let's call it a business trip. 10 days in Penacony with a packed schedule. I'll take today, for instance. I needed to arrive at I-Teen Park on time, order 2 drinks, give the cash spewer 3 knocks, and watch it spit out 650,000 credits. And then, I was supposed to get on the line and say hello to you.
23 seconds late. Not very punctual.
Oh, I don't mind. After all, even a late warning might just save you and Blady's lives. Elio asked me to pass along a message. Don't lose to Aha.
That's it? Anything else you want to say?
Hope you enjoy yourself.
What secret messages have you been sending?
Nothing. We've said everything we needed to say. If you think there's more to it, that's just because you don't know us well enough yet.
I don't deny that, but I will sooner or later. Jade warned me, never underestimate the enemy. Compared to the 10 Stonehearts, the Stellaron Hunters possess much greater solidarity.
Is she seriously not just throwing shade at her colleagues?
The probability is 9%. I'll reserve judgment for now. Hopefully, you can give me an answer. Remember the objective. Hack the network and trace the source of the Joy Ascendant infection. When you access the network, data's going to flood your mind. Brace yourself. Prompt block permissions unlocked. Data floodgates released.
So, is this kind of game fun? This was your first mission. A pity you had to cheat.
No. You don't even know the first thing about games. What gives you the right to call me a cheater?
You handed over that cartridge willingly. Why did you steal it back?
I just took it back to play with. Saying steal. That's so hurtful. Besides, you guys just left it casually lying around in the vault.
Fine. You think we were careless? Well, next time we won't be. I'll put it in a containment room at Pierpoint. Go ahead and try borrowing it then.
Nice idea, but the execution's a no-go. You guys can't even get in there without me. By the way, I changed the passcode for this cell too. 1337. I can leave whenever I want.
Oh. Is this the skill of a top-tier hacker? The cartridge was clearly the ending you refused, yet you still used it. Care to tell me why?
It's gonna be a game over anyway, so I'll play however I want.
The ending's the same, so the journey doesn't matter. Sounds more like you're just making excuses for yourself.
It's not the same. You guys believe in destiny. I don't. That's why I don't mind spoilers.
Then, when you see how things end for you, are you afraid or excited?
Bored. Because feeling bored proves I haven't become her. That's why I joined you, the Stellaron Hunters. Those who play the game to change the ending. Why am I suddenly thinking about that? This is still Perlux Tower? This Joy whatever dude is her employee?
Exactly. Clearing up the truth is also a way to save these innocent people. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
You said you'd turn a blind eye. I didn't think you'd actually be monitoring me.
The road ahead is fraught with peril. I'm just watching your back on behalf of the IPC. If the worst happens and you end up an enemy of the whole world, I'll be there to switch to the world side in the nick of time.
Oh, I didn't take you for the humorous type. 100% break.
Keep smiling! Flash a standard. You thanks to the surgery, I'll be employee of the month forever.
Hey, isn't this cheating?
Whether happiness surgery counts as unfair competition has always been a subject of debate.
Who are you? Am I under detention? Fantastic! What a precious opportunity for interdepartmental exchange! Let's see.
Yikes! What the heck? There's something unclean.
I saw it too. It flashed by. Seemed like mimetic contamination.
But it's buried deeper, and it's far deadlier. Creepy. No clues left on this one.
You're asking if I've got something on my mind. What, be like you guys, slaving away and sweating bullets after the surgery? I look down at my boss with my head held high every day. She's so sleek and shiny. You... Oh, what? What are you doing? Are you...
This guy's the same. Working for the IPC never ends well. Huh. This one's surgery performed.
Smile to live to see tomorrow. Smile to conquer the false and the vile. I don't understand. Those around you all wish for your happiness. Is that not cause for rejoicing? So smile. Don't become a sinner of unhappiness. Smile! Smile! No, smile! You okay?
That is terrifying.
Find anything?
Aren't you going to start the interrogation by asking my thoughts?
If not, then let's keep going.
No need. The answer is already clear. At the moment of mutation, the synesthesia beacons of the 3 victims receive the same signal.
Unhappiness is a sin.
Guess what this is?
Full wish is happiness syntax.
Quick on the uptake. The Joy Ascendants can be counted among the denizens of abundance, but they are also imaginae born of wish power. Shuhu's cells are the catalyst. That immortal being lying in slumber has endured countless agonies, so he is exceptionally sensitive to perceptions of joy.
So, full wish encoded happiness syntax and broadcast it via synesthesia beacon. Once the recipients were influenced by it, the flesh and blood of the abundance within them reactivated.
And that's not all. As people transformed, they generated new wish power. It kept snowballing until eventually even those who hadn't had the surgery got assimilated. Bingo! That's the full picture. The whole double whammy of the disaster. Full Wish's plan succeeded.
Sorry to interrupt, but you've got a message.
Baffling.
Who's there?
Probably some rival hacker with a death wish.
The only question remaining is, how did Full Wish transmit the signal?
The answer is obvious. I just need to confirm one thing. Hold on. I'll be right back. Ugh. Dual-Mention City. The prime metropolis of plain Arcadia.
Even the Department of Aberration Defense is helpless against the innocent citizens who have mutated.
You're right on my tail. And here I thought I'd manage to shake you.
No. What's your answer?
Take a guess. If you extend the signal lines from Pearl-X Tower and Dual-Mention City outward, where do they intersect?
Seafeld City.
To be more precise, the Seafeld TV Tower.
Almost all the supplicants are there. Isn't Full Wish afraid it'll all be for nothing?
The more heated the battle, the more the wish power spirals into mania. Maybe in her eyes, this is just catching them all in one fell swoop. Of course, there's no need for us to join the fun. We'll leave Full Wish to the Astral Express. Now that we've locked onto the signal source, the rest is easy. Open a back door for me, and I'll crash the whole of Seafeld City for 300 seconds.
120 seconds. That's enough.
Knew you'd say that. Deal. What happened?
Adding to whitelist. What's wrong?
It's fine. Probably just lagging. You keep handling things here. I'll teleport somewhere closer to the target. Drat.
Why's everything pitch black?
Just zoom your POV out a bit and you'll see. There was a little accident. I clipped into the map.
Unbelievable. Never thought I'd see you bug out someplace like that.
Don't add insult to injury. The teleport failure rate is lower than 0.02%. It's just bad luck. Give me a sec. I need to get unstuck. I can tell. A hacker definitely had a hand in salvaging the world on canvas. Just gonna tweak the parameters. I'll spawn home and change my outfit while I'm at it. Wait, what is this outfit? Never mind. I'll debug it later. Something's off. Way off. Hold up. Someone's messing around behind the scenes here. I was clearly headed for Perlux Tower.
Why? Time is precious. There's no need to backtrack.
No. It's absolutely necessary, because the genuine Pearl is still waiting for me at the office. the practiced, confident tone you used when you said happiness syntax. You sounded like you knew everything all along. So, what exactly does Pearl want me to investigate?
Disaster stems from the tongue. A bad habit I just can't seem to break.
Stop getting sentimental with that face, you shadow hiding behind Full Wish. Why don't you take off the mask and let me see which clown is underneath?
Just what I had in mind. But kicking things off like this, well, it lacks a sense of ceremony.
Why don't we switch things up and reintroduce ourselves?
Hey there, little guy. You've got a rather unique look. Since you look like a mean ball of chaos, I'll just call you Mr. Meanie. No objections, right?
Why so serious? Do I look like I'm no fun? I just want to play a game with you, hacker.
Don't even think about it. I don't care if you're a fan or a lunatic. Get lost.
I'm not a fan, nor am I a lunatic. Or perhaps it was because I was a fan that I became a lunatic.
There is something seriously wrong with you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Why does everyone in the cosmos, no matter how important they are...
No offense. Joke.
I get it. You're the one who sent me the message. I always keep my word. You're dead meat.
That made you cry. Really, and it doesn't matter anymore. Spoiler alert. They're right by the time you finish playing.
You done? Get lost. You're not even on your main account, and you want to play with me. Who do you think you're dealing with?
I made a mistake. You're a prisoner here.
Because I love playing Ethereum Wars.
What a shame. Just as the script foretold. In the end, Full Wish gets her wish. And the Arcadia becomes an abundant hellscape. Shuhu resurrects and transforms this rotten planet.
What?
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? There's another line. Judgment follows close behind as the hunt draws its bow to deliver a gift, a light's arrow, piercing through Ahatopia.
Who exactly are you? Do you think you can write the script?
Oh, I imagine Elio's futile efforts look just like yours, don't they? I not only know it, I can hold the pen. The future you abandoned will, by my hand, make a return as a spicy comedy. I've got it. Tonight, a Stellaron hunter dies in the Arcadia.
Plain Arcadia is crawling with emanators. How are you going to take us on? With a single masked fool and a bunch of abundance minions?
Do you know the secret to longevity? It's don't die. To be honest, my answer is pretty much the same. The emanators you speak of are nothing more than a tenth of a pebble, a piece of wood, and... Oh, and a warlord. Who can you count on? You've even ruled yourself out.
Full Wish is just a front. The real culprit behind all these strange incidents is you.
Full Wish is a good student. Unlike me, she doesn't procrastinate. I'm willing to give her project my full support. For instance, by trapping a certain buzzkill hacker in a dark zone with no exit. Or perhaps for you.
I'm only hearing one thing. There aren't many people who can ruin your plans, but I'm one of them. Your scheme is like a tower of blocks. All it takes is one little nudge from...
Pulling out the blocks and watching it all come crashing down.
You.
On the grounds. One last joke. On a scorching summer day, a popsicle was walking. It said, I've lost my cool.
I'll ask one more time. You. Based on what? Allow me to explain. Ether copying. Out of this batch of supplicants, this is easily the most run-of-the-mill mask ability. It wins on being easy and effective. Perfect for veteran players. You're way out of your league. You want to play with me?
You're too prepared.
What are you talking about? There was a moment when I started to view...
Was it that 23-second discrepancy?
Aren't you clever? Elio is nothing if not cautious when it comes to variables that can affect the script. Just because he can't see this place clearly doesn't mean he can't see elsewhere. The script he gave Kafka has nothing to do with Plain Arcadia, but it was incredibly detailed. Every minute, every event, clearly laid out. If there's even the slightest discrepancy, it means I've got someone on my tail. Some mysterious figure capable of interfering with the script. Counting today's little stunt, you can add another item to the list. Mental instability.
Why not take a look at the present, unfortunately for you?
Unfortunately for you, Plain Arcadia is none of my business. I have no patience, and I don't care about time. I'm here for a mission, and Elio's objective from the very beginning was to smoke you out. Take a guess. Who's the hunter, and who's the prey? When I rip your head off and kick it into the dark zone, will your powers still work then?
Come to think of it, I have seen a script. I have a friend who is a master at inspiring others. We work together flawlessly. And in one particular possibility, you two will kneel before us.
Then just you wait. You're dead meat. I'll say it again. I always keep my word.
Just moments ago, our reporters successfully exposed the Herald of Death scandal and paid for it with their life.
The IPC used a monster named Shuhu to create an infectious virus.
Listen to that. So, we're full-blown villains now.
As for the remaining supplicants,
I can't reach them. We'll just have to take things one step at a time.
just a few minutes ago, these people were talking and laughing. We overestimated our opponent's humanity.
You better pray they don't look this way. This is a matter of life and death, and we don't have time here to be sentimental. Otherwise, there will only be more casualties. No. It's probably more like wanting to die, but being unable to.
I used to be a fan of the Nameless, too. I'd excitedly tell everyone they're true heroes. But look at how that turned out. They don't care at all about whether the Arcadia lives or dies.
What do we get for our sincerity? The Astral Express just smugly declares another trail to blaze. I ask you, what gives you the right to call yourself a trailblazer?
Are you okay?
Just a little turbulence. Action is the best response.
Wish power is gathering.
Let's quiet down the onlookers first. With the IPC helping out with crowd control, hopefully it won't be too much of a hassle.
Con artist? In bed? At the IPC? You no shame.
Isn't this completely out of control?
What is Pearl doing?
We're past the point of no return. The longer this drags on, the worse our odds get.
But public opinion is a double-edged sword, and we can use it to our advantage. If we can just tear off Full Wish's mask, the tables will turn in an instant. The others must be taking action too.
Looks like we aren't the only ones making a move.
Let's make this quick. In the tradition of the Phantasmoon games, it's supplicant versus supplicant. Audience against audience.
Then I'll be counting on the navigator to watch my back.
Please, be careful.
How should I put it? This feels like destiny. 15 years ago, I defeated the Herald of Death with my own two hands. 15 years later, you have donned the supplicant's mask. I trust that if I could pull it off, there's no reason you can't do the same. Go forth and trailblaze your victory.
We'll have to deal with the ones in the tower ourselves.
Nothing new under the sun. Plain Arcadia wasn't the first victim. A concerned citizen tipped me off. In fact, Urillo 6 became an IPC asset practically the moment it waved goodbye to the Express. What a pity, Astral Express. This debate
Is this the debate Full Wish prepared? I figured it was a trap, but these tactics are just despicable.
Full Wish is stalling for time. At this rate, it'll never end. The elevator's cut. The emergency exit's a no-go too. We're short on time. Let's just scale the outside of the tower. I cut the signal. She kept repeating herself. So I figured I'd make her shush.
Thank you. Though, isn't it a little too quiet?
Careful, there's something on this floor. And it's a big one, too. My arm's starting to twitch. The magical girl troop that got here before us. They've also been taken by Foolish. Where'd everyone go? Oh, look who's waiting. It's a total mess. We'll have to... Watch it! Someone's behind that door. How? True enough. With things as they are, how could you possibly remain unaffected? Old friend. Are you Ying Sheng now? Or Shu?
I am Blade.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Let me handle this. Maybe...
No need. We can trust him. I ran into Himiko. She told me to come help you. Sorry, it took some time to get upstairs.
Seeing you makes me feel much calmer.
Weird. You didn't have an episode?
Quite the contrary. When the first wave of the disaster burst out, he nearly lost his sanity. He fought a vicious battle and paid a cost. It was only when General Yao Guang showed him Yin Xing's hand-forged token that he finally came back to his senses. According to the Stellaron Hunter's plan, Blade must be here.
Let me guess. Something to do with stopping Full Wish?
Correct. Fullwish sought to exploit the abundance, but she never expected another host of Shuhu to participate in the Phantom Moon Games. What she can do, he can do too. In a different form. We just need to create an opening for Blade to seize the mask.
Then those 200,000 people can be saved.
Don't rule out the other possibility. Everyone dies at your hands. If this were the IPC, they'd throw you in jail for sure. But for now, everything depends on you. The common folks are innocent.
They're still advancing, trying to bury the truth with violence. But the Astral Express won't succeed. Elation shall not be defiled. Thank you, everyone in the Smile Society.
Why is there a live audience? Has Fullwish completely lost it?
Their cunning tricks won't corrupt our society. We're protected,
They're not like normal people. The vast majority have mutated, so Fullwish really can manipulate them. But right in front of the cameras, she ought to be avoiding suspicion.
Even though the IPC reduced them to the state, innocent, still brought them back to the side of righteousness.
Healed already? That fast?
How can a person full of happiness ever die?
They've completely lost their minds. That's how it's done. Let them taste their own medicine.
Pain. Drag this out any longer and we really won't be able to kill them. Prepare to break through. Let's go.
Star's Echo!
Out their way. Soaring above the land. This is permanent. Fight to the jail. No consequence.
They've been tougher to deal with than before.
This power is interfering with the battle. In this game, please his gaze with strength.
Beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death.
Feel the fire deep within. You're the key.
It's of no consequence. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Pressing it all together. Star's Echo!
There's no other choice. I'll stay behind and hold them off.
That plays right into their hands. Splitting up the supplicants puts us at a disadvantage.
It's better than all of us getting stuck here together. Besides, if you guys aren't around, I'll finally get a chance to show off. Go on. I won't die.
Mr. Ashvale, I posit, your deduction contains flaws and is untenable. I propose, retract your statement, lest your wish to die peacefully in bed become impossible to fulfill.
You certainly have impeccable timing. Don't tell me you're already at Pier Point.
I gave a hacker an assignment to track down the mastermind, but it seems she's gotten herself stuck. The signal from the TV station is causing interference with our comms. Can't keep this line open for long.
And it won't take long for them to revive either.
Long story short, the principle behind the Joyous sentence is this. Certain suggestive information interfered directly with their undergoing happiness surgery all became supplicants. So it's no surprise they were affected by wish power. But the second wave of mutations sent everyday people in mechatrons nearby into a frenzy as well. Conclusion: an unknown force is spreading its influence. An emotional plague.
Shit. So just taking out Full Wish won't be enough. And you? You're just gonna stand there and watch.
I've got to keep tracking the lost hacker. For now, I can only send her to assist me.
Hello. Please support the IPC. All for the Amber Lord.
What's this?
That hacker's data site. It will help you eliminate potential threats. Spatially speaking, you're in the optimal spot to initiate the hack. Load it onto the nearby terminal. Quick.
Just looking at this screen ticks me off. I wanted to smash it anyway, so this kills two birds with one stone.
Motion's shifted slightly. Looks like we're pushing the right button.
Actually pretty useful.
A mass production plan is already in the works.
Okay, looks like it worked. Why is it just the screen? Pearl? Can't get through again. Whatever. Peasant?
Looks like this is the unknown force Madame Pearl mentioned. They are imaginated creations born from the synesthesia beacons. The supplicant masks of those 200,000 victims.
No wonder the Joy Ascendants got tougher the more we fought. It wasn't their flesh and blood getting stronger. It was these weirdos pulling the strings.
If we don't get rid of these smiley faces, there's no way we can stop Full Wish.
Let's focus on what's right in front of us. If we can see it, we can deal with it. Stand back, everyone. Watch out for friendly fire. Hey, where's the young lady?
Something's off.
You noticed it too. We're disappearing, one by one.
What are you guys talking about?
It's you. It doesn't matter if you can see or not. Let's meet at the top of the tower.
Disappeared? What's going on?
Talk is cheap. If you've got the guts, put me on trial. This me family of... I heard someone was messing with my data. I had to come lay down the law. I'll do you a favor while I'm at it.
Little hacker! Once I formatted every bite of your...
Don't rush. I'll send you to meet Mr. Meanie right now. Take a guess. At which stage? Just one place. The tutorial. Mere child's play. What are you so smug about? A quick victory isn't hard, but I'm being generous today by letting you witness the gap between us. Not bad. You've got some moves. What? You still think you can win? The Stellaron Hunter's mission ends here. Take a good look at who's taking you out. It's the last Emperor of the Dark Zone. That should put a stop to the endless flame wars. Don't. It's a long story. Nope. I can only keep them quiet for a while. I hacked the beacons, then initiated 200,000 threads of operation. You go handle Full Wish. Elio didn't want us to tell you, but we talked it over and decided to ignore him for now. This time, no one can see the path ahead. you're going to have to walk it alone. Go. I wish you good luck. You've got quite the patience eavesdropping for this long. A real mean one. Let's see just how long you can hide.
Is this for the sake of ceremony again?
You finally showed up, Mastermind. One more round. How about it?
Such a pity. If she'd stuck around a little longer, she would have witnessed an even more interesting truth. Is this appearance a future you borrowed? In a certain possibility, you stand at the pinnacle of the Creator's relation. The universe's one and only true player. Every game already cleared. No more challenges.
For you, this is the last time.
I can tell. Right now, I'd be wise to stay out of the line of fire.
Scared? Too late. How many more aces do you have up your sleeve? Play them one by one. I'm watching.
You'll see. Just not right now. Don't misunderstand, Hacker. I'm only stepping behind the curtain because tonight's comedy stars someone else. The Phantasmal games will continue, marching towards destruction, just as Euphorius did. Take a guess.
The noise is gone. Silverwolf said just now that this time no one can see the path ahead. So even the script stops working sometimes.
Bullish basically has no evidence at all.
That doesn't make any sense.
You sticking up for the IPC dogs?
Looks like the winds of public opinion are starting to shift.
The IPC is interfering with the live broadcast, but Bullish TV will never yield. We will fight those despicable supplicants from beyond the sky to the bitter end.
As agreed, we'll meet at the top of the tower. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting. Silverwolf is right. The Joy Ascendants have calmed down. We're going up through the elevator shaft this time?
You sealed a long their lives, only for their efforts to be undone by the arrival of the Express, unleashing a catastrophe that swept across the cosmos. To the nameless, the tragedy of Antorius is nothing more than fuel for the Trailblaze.
Discussing freedom while ignoring the question?
You seriously think I haven't read as I've written?
bearing vanity, violence, and that signature baseball bat. Not at all! I am nowhere near done. Do you see? Hundreds of millions of expectant eyes. The mud you speak of is sweet too to them.
Relax. I don't intend to use happiness syntax on you.
I never planned on defeating you, or that star-studded team backing you up. Each one of you is a ticking time bomb. A single stomp, and the shockwaves could shatter Plain Arcadia. The outcome of this game, it's all too clear. Forces from beyond the sky vie for supremacy, ultimately destroying Plain Arcadia. History remembers it as the cosmic bloodstained games.
I hope you know I got all that on record. Just kidding. I don't need to resort to that, because I'm going to defeat you and put an end to all this.
Then do you remember the last time you had a good laugh? Let me help jog your memory.
Living, breathing person turned into a flower right in front of me, and it was giggling. Someone, anyone, save us!
Pitiful souls. And laughable, too.
No need for panic! The Research Society of Happy Smiles foresaw this calamity long ago. We hereby proudly recommend our health tonic, the
Idiots. Trying to profit from a disaster.
Looking at the wording in the evacuation notice, I see the IPC's fingerprints all over them.
No, if you ask me, this is absolutely a Foxian conspiracy.
Foolishness. Sheer foolishness.
And then what?
And then,
All these years later, and it...
What's up, chap? Surprise! Just days after getting my channel banned, Sparksicle is back to bring you the biggest surprise of the century. That's right. I'm laying my cards on the table.
So she's still alive after all. Do you see it? The true face of Plain Arcadia. You try to defend yourself, but from start to finish, few actually care. Why are they laughing? No one cares. This is my home, an absurd Arcadia that performs a farce in the name of elation. Everyone's suffering is worthy of their laughter.
You think you're wide awake, yet you're the one who's fallen deepest into the dream.
Use tuning to make her confess to the public. Also, we need to pry out of her how to undo the transformations.
Or, foolish, you can do it yourself. This is your last chance.
Once the transformation starts, there's no stopping it. Killing me won't do you any good. Besides, aren't you the ones to blame for all this?
You're a stubborn one.
Your kindness is laughable. How can a fool's play end in a boring epiphany? Come then. I've set the stage for a bloody spectacle. Right at the top of the Seafell TV tower. Prepare to welcome the climax of this game.
Cowardly vermin.
We need to catch her. Immediately.
I've got to hand it to you guys. It takes real patience to sit through all her jibber-jabber. Go on. I'll open a shortcut for you. I'd like to see what other tricks she has up her sleeve. Blaming me for cheating? Never mind, now it's unfair. Take this.
these vines. It's them. The show is starting. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Foolish, and the source of Shuhu's flesh. They're just up ahead.
What a mess.
That giant flower
is the true owner of the mask.
Life is short. Why not smile more? We're all recipients of Aha's blessings. Seen how ghastly everyone looks. Let me tell one last joke. On that bloody evening 15 years ago, a student covered her mouth and hid in a broom closet, watching as her friend was smeared across the blackboard like paint. After she was rescued, she couldn't go home. The adults brought her 2 small boxes. Her parents were inside. From then on, she lived inside a wardrobe until a granny from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on her door. Child, you have to come out. There are so many others like you. We can help each other pick up the pieces, bit by bit. Did that child find a way out? Yes. And thank goodness. Every day she received letters of encouragement filled with smiley faces. People held her hand and said, "Go get him." And I said, "That's right."
Click. That's the one. The perfect, tearful smile. Where are the cameras? What are you doing hiding in the back? Get in here. We need to capture every single detail.
I don't quite understand. I understand everyone wants to document happy moments for me, but why are there so many cameras?
Mr. Collier, you're getting too excited. You let the cat out of the bag.
No big deal. We can edit it in post.
Post? Edit? Foolish. Congratulations. Just moments ago, you conquered every last viewer. Ratings for the elating show, please be happy, just hit an all-time high.
The investors made the call immediately and greenlit the budget for the next 3 seasons.
What did you say? So, the people who helped me? Uncle August, Miss Muff? Were they all actors? But my tears, they weren't fake at all.
The inspirational girl who survived the Herald of Death tragedy. A 100% true story.
Remember to look at the camera, superstar. Give us another smile.
That night, she locked herself in a room again. She turned away from every camera lens, hoping for just one person. But in the end, she received only a featherlight package.
A fool's mask.
Correct, but not quite. There was a note behind the mask, and it read, "The way you cried, you looked like a complete joke.
You want to demand an apology from the world of 15 years ago? You're the one who's become the aggressor.
How could that be? I merely turn people into actors in front of the lens. That is all. Gods are fools, mistaking malice for mirth. So, my dear supplicants, go ahead. I know you just want to turn me into a mindless monster too, don't you?
Don't engage her. The camera is on us. Did she implant Shuhu's cells into her own body?
Viewers, I knew it! They're trying to frame me! Soon, I'll lose my mind! But I will never yield! For the first time in my life, I will speak words of happiness to myself! After, I will spit right in your smiling face! I want to see you when a mortal destroys the elating shell you've been amusing yourself with. Be able to laugh.
A gift from the elation! I shall create a never-ending Phantasmoon Games! Oh gods, let everyone never stop laughing! Is this as you wished? It's from beyond the sky. If this game never ends, will you ever find happiness?
She wants the game to go on forever, looping inside an undying deadlock.
Stay focused. Don't let Shuhu assimilate you.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Don't worry. Just close your night eyes. Good night.
As you wish. This is being in sync.
Have some fun.
Even so, there are still people rooting for us. I'm on it.
I believe in the Astral Express.
Stop messing around. Trigger gets next. Embrace a new life.
Ninja projectiles!
I believe in the Astral Express.
Faint light. Snow blue. Destroy the skies.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Don't worry. Just night, friends. Good night.
I believe in the Astral Express.
I shall remember this one.
Again.
Please cherish this time as you wish.
I believe in the Astral Express.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us! I must find her weakness. May this fate destroy the sky. I shall remember this one. Your time to shine.
I believe in the Astral Express.
Guide the Rainbow Bridge. Next time, friends. I'll be there and glad.
Life is not so fleet here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
I believe in the Astral Express.
Please cherish the wish.
Future is great.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Treat our guests nicely. Don't worry. Night, friends. Good night.
The climax of the comedy. How could it be complete without you, the protagonist? Come, receive this blessing!
That's it?
So weak. Don't stop now. I haven't had my fill yet. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her!
I believe in the Astral Express.
Another nameless. I have awakened only 3 times in a millennium. 2 of those instances arose from the exceptions you brought. No, I have come to pass judgment. Full Wish's transgressions have been judged by the Phantis Moon. Now, I will return everything to its proper course. It is simple.
By my hand, the joyous sentence will return to the embrace of the Master of Immortality. Even if Shu-Hu were to rise again, the outcome would be the same.
Dragging 200,000 innocent people to the grave. I can't accept that.
Innocent. The innocent people you speak of are willingly offering up their wish power to the enemy. I can see it clearly. Their support for Full Wish and their hostility toward you. It's all from the heart.
So what if it's true? As long as there's still someone out there who has hope, I won't give up.
Indeed, in Aha's games, right and wrong are of no consequence. So you must understand. Everyone you save today could just as easily turn around and spit on someone else. Or perhaps even you. Tomorrow, on the path of elation, humor and cruelty hold equal strength. Full Wish bested you because she granted all living beings the right to mockery, mocking you. Her, even themselves, to think a mere game could change the world.
I only believe one thing. People are disappointed in the world because they want it to get better. And I can show them that someone will always step up.
You don't even have a decent mask. But you seem to be hiding an interesting ace up your sleeve. If you allow that wish power to surge into you unchecked, you'll end up just like Full Wish. And how can you be certain that you won't be changed by the elation?
It doesn't matter. A journey is supposed to change a person. Even if it is meaningless, I must still do all that I can. Because the decision isn't mine to make. It belongs to the people watching me. It doesn't matter who I used to be. What matters is what I want people to see when they look at me.
You know something? You're far more arrogant than you realize. But if you aren't mad enough, how could you ever earn their favor? It seems, even in the darkness, there's a light that still shines for you.
The glow sticks from Star Rail Fest?
Why 3 minutes?
Because 3 minutes is all you need to believe in the light.
Childish. Using glow sticks as weapons. That's certainly a first. Then the pact is sealed. Phantus Moon above and sacred tree below, witness this oath at this moment. As constant as I am, as certain as your ascent, let it be never forsworn. You're up, protagonist.
Yeah, you got this!
Raccoon!
I
believe in you!
Fine, come on!
Get out of
You got this.
No matter what kind of wish, I'll accept it, and I'll change it. The self beneath this mask, I'll show them.
Hero meets the dazzling entrance.
Just who exactly is the undying monster here?
Your moment to shine. Light it up. What next? The stage is yours.
Where'd you come from, little lady?
Your wound. Are you all right?
I'm good. I've never been better.
Now I can go another.
Classy humanity's embrace a new life.
Ninja, protect us!
Night falls. Good night.
Do you hear that full wish? Voices calling me.
This is for Scott. Favorite spot.
Stop messing around. Have some fun.
Embrace a new life. Ninja, protect us!
Please cherish this time with here. Time for some sweet dreams. Your time to shine.
death protect us!
Guide the Rainbow Witch. Have some sunshine. May this faint, snow blue, destroy the skies.
Now I can go on now.
Treat our guests nice, don't worry. Night, fellas. Good night. Again. Root here. Embrace a new life.
May death protect us! Call me the Galactic Twin Tramp!
Life is not so fragile as you wish.
Descend into blissful hell! I'm sorry, my dear viewers. In the end, I still couldn't protect this Arcadia.
The people have made their choice. You don't know what their wishes are.
I don't know. And I don't care. So slow. It would only take the herald of death an instant to kill me. But it took Red Arcadia 15 whole years.
She's dead.
The one responsible for all this. And yet, she gets to just drift away into death.
And left us with a massive headache to boot. You haven't forgotten, have you? The real crisis is only just beginning.
If the abundance transformations continue, this whole world will be reduced to a demonic star.
It's worse than that. The moment Foolish died, the internet went into a total meltdown. She was planning to go for broke from the very start. She didn't leave us any way out.
Everyone's going to die!
The situation is already spiraling out of control. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before a third and fourth wave of disasters hit.
That's enough.
And I know this is sudden, but all eyes on me, please.
Cinderborn of the Daybreak Squadron. I'm currently borrowing Mrs. Worksy's live stream channel. Everyone, please listen to me. It's not time to despair just yet.
Cut the chatter! Hurry up and say to me!
All this time, Full Wish has been deceiving everyone and rigging the game. It was the Nameless who stopped her. And even
seems this world is not completely incurable yet.
Don't tell me. You have a plan?
Gather the scattered flesh and blood of Shuhu into my body, and I will command it as Full Wish did. Maybe there's still a chance to turn this around.
You're insane. You want to let that thing gather in one place to rise from the ashes? We must not repeat the mistakes of our past lives.
I knew it. You just couldn't resist pulling a big stunt.
I am the only host capable of maintaining my sanity.
Without the Spirit Whisper, I'm not 100% sure I could restrain you.
What if there was someone who could perform thought tuning and control you? Would that improve our odds?
Alovian kid, don't do anything stupid. Do you have any idea how many infected people there are? Can you control the thoughts of hundreds of thousands? You're just adding one more victim to the list.
Mr. Ashvale, there will always be people who do stupid things. I've been wondering something for a while now. How did Plain Arcadia get its name? Just like Penacony, the surface is all glitz and glamour, but underneath, the currents churn violently. But now I understand. Stasis can never bring happiness. Here, all answers are accepted, and all possibilities are allowed. People's wishes collide, shattering along with this Arcadia. But just like all shattered worlds, there is a light here that will never go out. I once sought to put an end to suffering, and for that very reason, today, I hope to have the opportunity to trailblaze the path ahead for them. People of the Arcadia, I, the Exile Sunday, hereby reveal my identity to all of you. On behalf of the 33 martyrs of the Sinwish Syndicate, I humbly beseech you, please, for the sake of this warrior, offer up your fear. There is no need to suppress it, nor should you feel ashamed. Please, face your fears, for only the truest of emotions can save this Arcadia. I will weave your desires into a lifeline. This will be an arduous, synchronized wish, a triumphant hymn that transcends the flesh and blood of the abundance and sounds throughout the Arcadia.
Please, give us your wish power.
Put an end to this farce.
Oh, Skybow. Please, do not cast your gaze here.
May the tragedies of the past never be repeated.
There's still hope! There's still hope! There's still hope!
Sweet dreams always come to an end. This time, I will defend everyone's right to feel pain.
Time has come! Shuhu! My death! I bury you!
that which began because of us. You and I will end this together!
Nice. Before it fully wakes up, I'll end this game with a single parameter.
Don't crowd around me. I'm not dead yet. If you want to say your goodbyes or catch up on old times, form a line.
Everyone just wants you to live out a good life.
The word live seems rather disrespectful to him. Saving a planet from the scourge of the abundance is indeed a monumental achievement.
You missed the entire battle.
Apologies. I had a long talk with someone and spent quite some time divining the future, peering into the possibility of the Rainbow's intervention. Fortunately... Thank you, Stellaron Hunter.
So, did your hexagram reading come true?
Dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark and yellow. I assumed the High Elder and his nemesis would engage in a bloody battle, but it appears the prophecy did not come to pass.
Perhaps those words hold a deeper meaning. The battle is over.
But doing just this isn't enough.
What are you doing? Why? Why are you plunging the fragments of the shard sword into your own body?
Hate. Shuhu is right before my eyes. Can I remain lucid and remember those mistakes? Only in this way can I face the coming death match.
He uses a fragmented sword to maintain his sanity. The pain must be indescribable. Ichor, dark and yellow, refers to the color of the shard sword when it shatters.
I see. That's a fascinating interpretation of the hexagram. But we've strayed from the topic at hand. As an envoy of the Xianzhou, it appears I must fulfill my mission now.
Now?
Escort me back to the Xianzhou, or perhaps execute me on the spot.
If you want to make a move on a Stellaron Hunter, you'll have to answer to me.
I'm not unreasonable. I can grant you the ending you've been seeking. A dignified funeral, all your own. If everyone is in agreement, then come with me so we can discuss the plan. As for the burial site, I have chosen Plain Arcadia. Sealed there is the entity that will allow you to exact revenge on Shuhu.
Good. When I saw you fall, I thought it was all over. But you seem a little different now. I'm not sure why. But after leaving Amphorius, the blood of the permanents that had long lain dormant within me began to pulse once more. Presumably, in a place so close to the abundance and life itself, Imbiber de Lunay's powers have grown more active, but the situation in that battle just now was dire, and I didn't have a choice. To keep Blade from losing his mind, every single one of us had to give it our all. I can tell. This path really suits you. I'm going to speak with Blade, and General Yao Guang too. Furthermore, those who underwent the happiness surgery. I have a feeling that defeating Full Wish will only be just the beginning. Anyway, let's head back to the Express first.
Blade was taken away by that Xianzhou lady. Danger. Why are you calling me that all of a sudden?
After this battle, you've grown a few inches taller in my eyes.
Are you making fun of my height? Alright. He's anything but. In the blink of an eye, as the flesh and blood coalesced, that thing suddenly burst into a tree. We should thank the little Dragon King, too. He kept Lady under control. Nice assist. Keep playing the Phantasm Moon game. Next time we meet, we'll be enemies.
I never imagined tuning could be so fatiguing. Fortunately, I succeeded. Saying thanks for making us sound like strangers. I'm fine. Linking everyone's thoughts together reminded me of Anna's dream. The world is truly full of wonders. This time, I used my tuning to defend the right to suffer. I feel like I'm no longer flying alone, but walking the earth together with everyone. It's grounding and reassuring. I think it's time I headed back to the Express for a rest. I've got a feeling I'm in for a lecture from Mr. Yang sometime soon. I plan to pay my respects to the fallen of the Sinwish Syndicate. I want to tell Polwave that I fulfilled his request. See you on the Express.
Deja vu. Are you all right? You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
Thank you, Himiko.
Don't be silly right now. I just want to bring you, Dan Hong, and Sunday, everyone, back to the Express. Brew a few cups of coffee, sit in the party car. One cup of coffee to pick you up and wipe away the fatigue.
I'm going to see someone.
Don't take too long.
The tour is over, and it's time for some rest.
This is it.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the everyday routine of playing Arcadia's piece. Scored a big victory, huh? Feeling lost and empty?
What about you? Am I speaking to Evanesia?
Take a guess. What a shame. Still, at least I didn't become a villain character.
You have infinite life, and in the future, infinite opportunities await.
Thanks for cheering me up. Little raccoon, I've been a huge fan of yours all along. Yes, I need you to go deep into the world in Canvas and warn its creator. A millennium ago, Graphia sacrificed herself to create a plane with it, and now, the enemy we once joined forced someone is forcing me to break the rules, to exhaust my strength. Someone wants to ruin the Phantasmoon games and destroy the Eon Seal. Please, tell Graphia the Demon Lord from beyond has returned. You must be careful. While you were fighting, I was using the power of abundance to heal the wounds of all those affected. Sorry. Look forward to my next dazzling entrance, little raccoon.
Evanesia?
The ink has not run dry, but the painted scroll's on the verge of tearing. I never thought the one who'd show up would be you.
I'm flattered I managed to slip into your blind spot.
With everyone's eyes fixed on... But that doesn't explain how... A mere secure... A masked fool? A spy from the Marketing Development Department? Or the Ninth Supplicant?
As of right now, I'm still a security officer for the Department of Aberration Defense. And as for how much I'm willing to divulge during this conversation...
What do you want to know?
I know the IPC has been plotting in plain Arcadia for years. And it certainly isn't for the authority of the Elation. What you're trying to lay your hands on is the darkest secret of this world. A horror sealed away by the Eonic game. The remains of the Eon Ouroboros are on a Hotopia. Right.